idols. Now let me stop playing. But for real, for serious though, I just left from getting my nails done. Y'all, I've been up so early today because I had to go and do something. Like, let me tell y'all here first. And if shit don't work out, I'm editing this out, so whatever. So anyways, this morning I got up because some weeks ago I had went and did an interview for a job, and this is at the hospital. And you guys know what I used to do before is like I did medical transcription, records, auditing, all of that. But this is in the medical records department for a hospital in my area. So whenever I was like looking on the website, I had seen that they were hiring for it. So I just put in my application, which you guys know I haven't worked in over a year now. And when you know, like after I stopped working at my other job, I have applied to places and stuff, but a lot of times it's not really stuff that I want to do. So a lot of times I wouldn't show up if they call for an interview, or you know, everything just didn't align the way that I wanted it to, so I never took anything or whatever. So now I went to do the interview, and then they did 2 interviews. So I went to 2 different interviews. And it was before Christmas whenever I went to do the second one, but it's a long process, like at the hospital. I'm not sure if it's the same way in your area, but they go through a long process, and it's not like, you know, the person who you interview with, they do per se hire you, but then the HR department has to reach out to you and they let you know what your pay is gonna be, etc., etc. So it's like a long process. And she had already told me that I may hear something back before the new year comes in, or it may not be until afterwards. So, you know, just be on the lookout. It could be before or after. So I was kind of like, all right, cool. Oh, no, honey, this is the cops behind me. But I'm just kind of like, all right, cool, whatever. And at the point where I went to do the second interview, I was like, okay, I got this shit. But then I didn't hear from them for a while, and then the other day, literally, I was just sitting there like, is this job gonna call? Maybe it's not meant, you know. And I'm always kind of like, I'm not just praying for something to work so much. I'm just kind of like, if God, like, if you want me to have it, then give it to me. Like, that's just how I am with everything now. Like, if it's meant to be, then it will be. Like, I don't really push anything. I'm not praying for anything excessively. It's always, if God wants me to have it or do it or whatever it is, that's just how I am now. So I'm like, yeah, they haven't called yet. And I'm like, well, God, if you want me to have it, then, you know, let them call or whatever. And literally, I swear to y'all, it wasn't probably 10-20 minutes and they were calling me, and this was the other day. So they called me and they were telling me that I need to come in for my drug screening, fill out some paperwork so they can start the background check and do some other paperwork online. So I did all of that. That was not yesterday, the day before. So I did all the paperwork, and they had a freaking test on there, and that test was so freaking long. But I guess that's the part, because a lot of jobs, whenever you apply for the job, you have to do some kind of test online whenever you're applying, and with them you don't really have to do that. It's like a really simple application. So I guess that's why you had to do a test. But y'all, that test took me like 3 hours, and it was like so freaking long. It was stuff that I feel like you kind of need to know, like what codes or what, and you know, just different stuff related to the hospital and stuff. But a lot of it were things that I don't need to know, because I'm not going to be dealing with the patients. And if y'all know me, that is my kind of job, because that's how I was before. I didn't deal with the patients. What the hell is going on down here? Is it raining or something? Because it looks super foggy. Like, it looks weird. But anyways, it looked like something on fire or something. But I'm thinking it must be raining down this way. But anyways, so this morning I went to go and take my drug test. Oh, and you also have to take a TB skin test. And basically, if you guys don't know what that is, it's like, you kind of like you're getting a shot but it's some liquid stuff that they inject into you, and it's gonna make a little bubble on your arm, and then you go back a day in between. Like I went, today is Wednesday, so I go back Friday, and they can read it to make sure that you don't have TB or anything like that. And that's just standard with the hospital. You have to get that done, so I had to get that. And then also, they didn't tell me this, and she never asked me about it at all. Oh, it was just smoky right there. But, ooh, somebody must have burned rubber or something. But she never asked me about this, but he asked me, because there was a nurse, a guy who was doing it, and he asked me, did I have my flu test this year? And I'm like, no. And let me tell y'all, I never get the flu test, because I know from other people that when you get not the flu test, a flu shot, you know what I'm trying to say, whenever you get a flu shot, it's going to give you the flu, so that whenever you get the flu, if you happen to, you know, come across it, your body is able to fight it off because it's already immune to it. So that's how the flu shot works. I don't know if they updated it, I don't know if that's old news, but he asked me that I have my flu shot this year, and I'm literally sitting there like, oh my god, I never had a flu shot in my life. Maybe I did when I was little and I don't remember, but as of being an adult, I have not went and got a flu shot, because I'm just like, I haven't caught the flu, don't plan on coming in contact with the flu, I don't need no flu shot. But my mom and my daddy and them, they always get the freaking flu, and my mom just had it recently, like around Christmas time. If y'all remember in the vlog, she was like super hoarse. So I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get a flu shot. I got the shot. I don't know, y'all, I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen, so we gonna see over these next few days if a bitch get real sick or whatever, but I'm hoping not. And since I had to do a drug test, I don't do drugs, but since I smoke hookah, I wanted to lay off of it for yesterday, just to make sure that that wouldn't show up. I don't think that it would, but I just didn't smoke at all yesterday, and I drank a lot of liquids, and I drank a lot of water this morning. But for some reason, whenever it was time for me to go to the restroom, honey, I could not get it out. Like, I was just in there like, I need to go, but I can't go. Oh, and today is my dad's birthday, so what I need to do is go run in this store right here and pick him up a birthday card and some balloons. I really don't feel like it. I'm about to go home right now. I need to, but I'm not. I'm gonna just go do that later, because I'm not going over there right now anyways. But I do need to call him and tell him happy birthday. But I probably won't go over there until this evening. And then y'all know what, he probably not gonna even be at home, because he goes and plays dominoes throughout the week. Like, him and his little friends, they get together and they go play dominoes. Oh, did I tell y'all, I met a dog today. I'm all over the place with this vlog, and this vlog might just get chopped up and chopped out. But I met a dog today while I was at the nail shop, and she was like, I was looking at you like, is that Princess Kooch? I had to go check your Instagram to make sure that was you. She was like, yep, that's you. Can we take a picture? And I was like, yeah. But meanwhile, I was getting my stones put on my nails, so I had to wait a minute for her to do that, so I didn't take a picture. But my nail lady thought she was coming to take a picture of my nails, and I was like, no, honey, she want to take a picture with me. Well, I'm about to go. Hold on, y'all. The light was turning red, but we made it. But yeah, so she came to take a picture with me, so I love that. I love whenever I'm running into my dogs, and lately I have been running into quite a few little people out here in my area, which is not usually the case. Oh, let me show y'all my nails. So these are my nails. I got this pinky purple color. I really was shooting for more of a pink, but they didn't have a color like what I was looking for, so I ended up going with this one because I thought it was a nice in-between color, and I didn't want anything that was too dark. And then this is this hand. I got my stones different on both hands because I'm just extra like that. And then I got some with the holographic, a couple, so that's cool.
Okay. I see. Đi đại bỏ xong không?
Now we poppin' rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance. Like, hey, flexing on the ground like, hey, hit the Lil Jon.
And they charge so much for this holographic stuff that I would advise y'all, if y'all get it, just get it on the tips or get it on a few nails like what I did today, because they be charging you out the ass for some holographic. And I probably still paid a lot today because I paid $50 and I did not get a new set, which y'all might say that's cheap for the area that y'all live in, but nails don't cost that much out here. But every time I go and get my nails done, I always expect to pay $30 to $50 to $60 every time, because I'm always getting a lot of stuff. Like I'll get ombre, I'll get some stones, like I just be doing the most. But I think whenever I had this holographic stuff and I had it all over every nail last time, and I think I had it on my toes, I think I paid like $70 or $80. Like they be charging a lot for that shit. So yeah, hey dolls, so I'm back. I just went home for a little while. Like I wasn't even at home that long, but my mom had already told me, like, today she had wanted me to bring my brother to the dentist that she works at because he had to get some teeth removed or extracted. But I had stuff to do this morning, so I couldn't bring him to the dentist, but I told her I could pick him up if he got done after I was done doing everything. So she had just called me and said he'll be ready in a little bit. So I just sat there for a little bit longer, and then I had to get a bunch of boxes and trash together from videos that I was filming yesterday, like stuff that was piled up, and I just need to take my trash out anyway. So I just got all that together and went to go throw that away, and I'm on my way to go pick him up. And I guess I drop my brother off, I'll probably stop and get my dad a card, but he should be at home, so whenever I drop him off I can just go in and tell him happy birthday instead of calling him. And then my mom said this evening they're supposed to go out to eat, so I'll probably go out to eat with them, and then I can give him his card later on. I don't really know what to get him for his birthday, so I was thinking I would just put together like a basket with like some desserts and candy and stuff like that, and then put a balloon on it, and then put a card, because he really doesn't need nothing. I just got him a warm-up, and my mom had got him one too, so I know he don't need no clothes or shoes or nothing. So yeah, I don't know, it's not really nothing else I could think of to just go buy him for his birthday. So I'll probably just put him together a nice little treat bag with cookies and candy and stuff like that. So yeah, stuff that he likes. So me and Versace going to pick my brother up, and then I guess, like I said, after I drop my brother off, I'll probably stop at the store real quick and grab that stuff. And yeah, and then we'll probably go out to eat this evening. I don't know, I might end up changing, but at least I'm already like ready. I just gotta change clothes if I want to. I might keep this on and just put my sneakers back on, because it's the weekday, so it really don't even matter. But yeah, I'm kind of like exhausted from everything, and this flu shot situation, I don't know what to think about it. I was asking my friend who is a nurse, is it true that you really catch the flu afterwards, and what was her experience getting one? And I think she said she had one like 2 or 3 times, and she didn't get like flu-like symptoms. She didn't get sick. So I'm hoping and praying that's the same for me. I might need to take some some vitamins. Like maybe I need to take my vitamins like today or tomorrow, so I can kind of like make sure that my body and my system is good so that I don't get it. But I have not been taking my vitamins because they break my face out so bad, and I've already been getting a breakout. Well, I've been having a few breakouts lately, like right here, but they're going down. Those were due to the time of the month, so it's going away now. But my hands always ashy, y'all. But this my nails. I don't know why it looks white and cloudy right there. Maybe I need to put a little clear, but they came out super cute. And my mama was just asking me, like, did I get my nails cut down? Like, no, honey, it's not even time yet. Like, I still got time. Like, why would I cut my nails? And I don't think my nails are like long, but to me, whenever I look at my nails, I don't think that they are that long. But what makes me know that my nails are long is like I had to get 2 nails put on, this finger and this finger, because this one kept lifting and it was coming up, and then this one is the one that was super short that I was telling y'all about before. And I had put my hand down and I sat down. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I sat on my hand and it popped up. So that was a wrap on it, and I knew I was gonna have to just take it off and get her to redo it, because gluing it down, it wasn't gonna stay, especially because this nail really doesn't have a nail. Like, my nail is super short, like it's way up to the top. So yeah, I just took it off and got her to put it on. But like I was saying, what makes me know that my nails are long is because when she puts the fake nails on, she only cuts off a little bit. So my nails are long, but I'll get them cut down whenever it's time. But yeah, I don't know. I'm about to pull up over here, and I need to go clean up that room because I got shit everywhere from me filming yesterday. Need to hang up all those clothes, put them on a hanger and hang them up, and just pick everything up off the floor. Because I was so tired yesterday. I did so much work, and I need to still film today. So that's what I'm probably gonna do whenever I get back home. I'll just get busy. I feel kind of tired because I tried to go to sleep early last night. Like, I'm used to staying up late. I went to bed early, but then I woke up around 1 something, and I went to the restroom and stuff, and then I went lay back down and I couldn't go to sleep. And then I ended up staying up until like 3 or 4, and I was watching TV. And y'all, first I was watching Martin, but that went off. So then I watched Catfish, and I was all into it. I don't know why, because it's always, every show, it just seems like every show is the freaking same. The people are never who they claim to be. And this one was crazy because the lady was already saying, like, if the guy is not who she thinks he is, like who she's been talking to, then she not gonna be interested. But then she ended up telling them that she used the fake picture too. So like, bitch, you catfishing people, but you don't want nobody to catfish you. And then come to find out, y'all probably seen this one before, but come to find out, whenever she went to go meet the dude, it was a dude who she used to date, like somebody who she used to be in a relationship with. So then they kind of like, they was both mad and feeling some type of way, but at the end they was showing that they still been keeping in contact, like, and seeing each other and stuff like that. Like, that's freaking crazy. Like, how you gonna not want somebody to catfish you, but you catfishing too? Like, she not the one who reached out to the show though, her son did, because he was concerned about his mom dating, and he had never met the guy or whatever. So yeah. Hey dolls, so I know I'm late, but I still didn't clean up my mess from yesterday. I just been tired, and today is my dad's birthday, like I was saying earlier. I ended up having to go to Uncle Warren's house as well to set up his phone, because he got another new phone, and he just got a new phone literally like a couple of weeks ago, but he went and got the bigger one. So I had to go set that up for him, all of his apps, all his stuff. So I just got dressed, and I'm about to go to dinner with my mom and dad. Don't mind that. I put my hookah on the dresser because my table is being used. But this is my outfit, if y'all want to see. Don't mind the mess. Yes, it's a mess in here right now. So I got on this shirt. and it's kind of like red and white, or kind of like burgundy and white. And I put it on with some high-waisted jeans, and then I put it on with my tan boots, and I'm carrying a bag that I was already carrying earlier. Let me tell y'all, I'm so lazy. I didn't really feel like changing. I was gonna wear my sweats and hoodie, but I figured I should put some clothes on. So I was already carrying this bag, and I didn't want to change my watch band or switch purses, so I found something that I could work around it with.